Hello everyone, it's Mari and I'm back today with a scrapbooking layout for you. I'm going to be creating with the My Creative Scrapbook March kit, and this is actually just sort of like an extra layout that I'm doing because I had some things left over from the kit and I just thought, you know what, today I'd just like to do something really super fun and I'm just going to create something and just sort of like while away the day in my craft room. So I'm starting off here with a piece of basil smooth cardstock. This is marshmallow cardstock. It's super thick and I've treated it with some gesso so that I can use a little bit of mixed media. I've got two black and white photos that I've printed at, I think they're about 3.5 by 2.5. And this is one of the Paige Evans papers that's in the March kit. It's beautiful. It's from the Bloom Street collection. And I had a chunk of it left over. And so I thought, well, I'll tear the rest of it off and use it as a horizontal strip on the top. And then I had two other papers that were partially used. So I'm going to tear a strip of each of those and put them underneath that diamond patterned one. I think the diamond patterned one is my favorite paper from the Bloom Street collection. Actually, I think I just ordered a sheet of that from scrapbook.com because I love it so much. And I just thought, oh, I'd really like another sheet of that paper in my stash. And yeah, so this is another one of the Bloom Street papers, the pink one there. And then the one with the rainbows is also from Bloom Street. So the kit actually had every single sheet of pattern paper in the kit was from Bloom Street, except one sheet that was from Never Grow Up from Chamel, which coordinated beautifully with Bloom Street. And in the kit, you also get the die cuts from Bloom Street, one pack of ephemera, and you also get one pack of floral ephemera from Never Grow Up. So tons of embellishments in this kit. You also get the 9 by 12 sticker sheet from, I think it's 9 by 12 or is it 6 by 12? The cardstock sticker sheet from Bloom Street as well. So tons and tons of really fun embellishments in the kit. So this is sort of like the basic design I'm going for here is the torn papers, three horizontal strips. And then my idea was, well, I'll do a little bit of really simple mixed media underneath that. And that's why I wanted to use this treated white paper. So what I do in my scrap room is I will take a whole bunch of basil paper and I'll put gesso on, I don't know, like 5 or 6 sheets of it and let that dry. And then I put them on a shelf in my room so that when I want to do some mixed media, I've got a paper that's already dry and ready to go. Now, what I did was I just put a row of, or a horizontal strip of water across my page. And then I just am adding some Lindy Stamp Gang Magicals. And I'm starting off here with, I think this is called Pop Rock Purple is the color that I used there. I've got a few purples, so I'm just looking at, it's Pop Rock Purple. And I don't think this is the shimmery, one of the shimmery ones. I think this is one of the flat ones. And it's just super, super pretty. And it's the perfect tone of purple to go with the Bloom Street collection. And I just wanted to do just some really subtle mixed media. Like I'm not going to do much. This is basically just watercolor. And so you water down those magicals and then you just swipe them on. I'm using my tool, my heat tool here, obviously to dry it. And I also did just some really subtle splatters underneath that purple strip in that one area, sort of more over to the left than center on the layout. And now I'm just taking a Vicky Bouton stencil. This is one of the stencils from the Wander collection, Let's Wander. And it's the stencil set that has the stars on the front. This one kind of almost looks like flowers. And I've put some texture paste through it, let that dry. And now I'm just doing a few more splatters on top. And that's going to be it for the mixed media. And I'm going to build the layout from there. So super, super easy mixed media. If you're afraid of mixed media and you've been wanting to try something really simple and easy, the Magicals are really fun and they're super easy to use. So these do not come in the kit, by the way. Just the kit includes the pattern paper and the embellishments as well as a pack of thickers. And I am going to be using those thickers on this layout as well, but there's tons of stuff in the kit to create many, many, many layouts. This is actually I want to say this is my 6th layout with the kit. So there you can see there's all that mixed media. I did size down my white paper by a 1/2 inch on top and a 1/2 inch on the side. And now I have attached it to a piece of really dark, I think this is, I don't know. I can't remember what brand, maybe Stampin' Up! Elegant Eggplant, really dark purple cardstock. And I sewed around the perimeter, and what that does is it just really flattens your paper out nicely when you've used a little bit of mixed media. I'm going to stick all of those pattern papers together, and they'll have to be just sized down a little bit on the one end because I've sized down my white paper now. So I'll just trim that off and add that on to my my layout with a little bit of liquid adhesive so that it sticks to that gesso. I'm going to add a mat in Basil Tutu Pink cardstock to both of my photos. I will pop those up on a little bit of foam adhesive, and I'm just going to trim those down with my Tim Holtz trimmer here. I will link up to the products that I am using in the description box down below that aren't part of the kit, so that you know where to find some of these other tools and extra things that I've used here. And also I will link to the My Creative Scrapbook Kit Club as well, and so that you can check out their subscriptions and the different kits that they have available monthly. So what I'm scrapping about here, well, as many of you probably out there in the same situation as us here, we are at working from home. My son is an application engineer and he's able to work from home. All of his work is on computer. He probably has 3 or 4 meetings every day through Skype and assisting his different clients and customers through work. Well, I'm retired, but no, I'm really retired because I have been substitute teaching here. I'm a retired teacher and I've been subbing, but now all of our schools are closed. So like I am back into full retirement again. And so that's okay with me because I have a lot to do here in my scrap room, but I wish it was under different circumstances, obviously. And so we're just trying to stay busy. And, you know, I'm kind of like the chief cook and bottle washer around here, making the meals and whatnot, doing the laundry and all that kind of stuff. That keeps me busy too. And Jordan's just been working really hard. My husband's been away working. He'll be back tomorrow. And we'll just be here. I'm feeling pretty bad for my daughter. She's a nurse. Pretty stressful at work right now. She's actually a labor and delivery nurse, so she works in maternal services at a big hospital in a city that's just like 10 minutes from us, and it's one of the biggest hospitals in the province. And so it's it's scary for me as a mom knowing that she's kind of going into that every day that she goes to work. So we're just trying to stay busy here. So that's what this layout's about. The title is going to be We Will Chase the Blues Away. And the Chase the Blues Away is going to come from one of these phrases from this cut apart. This is on all of those strips of words and phrases is on the back of that 1-page Evans paper from Bloom Street that has the word love on the back, on the purple background. And so I just cut those apart because I thought those would be really great to have as, just phrase stickers in my stash. And now what I've done is I've just created 2 little embellishment areas, one in the top right corner where I've put one of the die cut florals from Bloom Street. And I've also layered that with one of the cut files that's part of the Kit Club. So as a Kit Club member, you do have access to exclusive cut files. The cut files are beautiful. I'm so excited about the ones for April as well. They're so pretty. And so you do have access to some really gorgeous exclusive cut files as part of the Kit Club. Now I'm just going to put that phrase. I'm just like checking out here and I see that the one photo isn't quite on, the photo mat needed to be cut down there on that picture of Jordan. So I did that. And now I'm just going to take the alphas that come in the kit. These ones are called Doll and they're really pretty. They're like a white foam alpha that's got like an iridescent sparkle layer on the top. They're so pretty. And so I'm just going to print out here, we will. And then, like I said, that little phrase sticker below is chase away the blues. The journaling card that I'm going to be using, you can see I've attached that underneath and below the photos. That's just a journaling card that comes in the Bloom Street die cut pack with the kit. And I am going to do my journaling in that area. Popping up that Chase Away the Blues on some foam adhesive, pardon me, and I'm going to just mount that underneath We Will. So We Will Chase Away the Blues is the title, as I mentioned previously. So now I'm just going to add a couple of other little stickers here. These are from the cardstock sticker sheet from Bloom Street, and I'm just popping them up on some dimensional foam adhesive and adding them to a couple of different areas here. So one to that floral cluster on the photo of me there, and then another one to the floral cluster up at the top. I'm going to add those two pansies in those areas, and then I'm just going to grab a couple of the other little floral stickers and embellish that little die cut piece that says me and you there. And I'm going to also add a couple of others in some of that white space. I'm going to grab a couple of the phrase stickers from the sticker sheet. One says, remember this, and on the other side it's going to say, today is a new day. And in my journaling, I just put the date, and I wrote on there, as we self-isolate and work from home, let's make each other smile, because together, and then we will chase the blues away. So we try not to watch the news. Just been looking on the Canadian government website for updates, and our province did actually announce a state of emergency today. So we're just watching for kind of like the big announcements, but we don't watch the news all day long. We tend to watch things like Seinfeld if we're going to watch TV, or we watch Jeopardy, stuff like that. We have not been really focusing and dwelling on the news at all. So just trying to stay positive. This is, as I said, just hang on a second. So I hope watching this today helped keep your mind off bad things, and maybe gave you some ideas about something that you could scrap, and how to use some of the beautiful Bloom Street projects or products, and possibly even inspired you maybe to take a look at the My Creative Scrapbook Kit Club. It is a really cool kit club. I think it's a really great value. And I do love getting these kits every month. They're beautiful. So just finishing off with a couple more of those little stickers from the sticker sheet. You can see here I've got lots of the sticker sheet left. I could probably make with this kit, I'm guessing I could probably make 2 or 3 more layouts. Definitely some traveler's notebooks. I think I could probably make even more with it, like 2 or 3 cards. I feel like I could really stretch this kit a lot farther. So if you're thinking about a kit club, don't forget about My Creative Scrapbook. I do have the link in the description box down below, so make sure you check that out. I've also linked up to the extra things that I've used that weren't part of the kit. And I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you back here another time. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.